Cedarburg Sis. Just recently, there has been a camp reunion in which many of our middle schoolers have gone to. This camp is known as WASC, the Wisconsin Association of School Councils. It's a camp for children who want to become leaders. This past Saturday was the day for all WASC participants to come back and see their friends. At WASC, you have a group of people, your council, that you are assigned to work with on fun and exciting projects. At this recent reunion, the councils were reunited for even more fun. In the beginning of the reunion, everyone listened to an inspirational speaker share his words of leadership wisdom with the participants. Then everybody was able to go on a goose chase, as the app is called, in which everyone ran around the building taking pictures of random things WASC had chosen. Then everyone from the different levels headed to different places to work on more fun leadership activities with their councils. Then it was off to lunch, and afterwards, a dance with the DJ to end the whole event. WASC is a great and fun camp, especially for those who want to be inspirational leaders. It's a life-changing experience, and you make some amazing lifelong friends while you're there. If you'd like to learn more about WASC, you can look them up or talk to the guidance counselors right here at the Elkhorn Area Middle School.
Hi, I'm Kristen Cedarburg Sis.
And I'm Jessica Winters. And we're reporting about the most famous day of love.
When we think of Valentine's Day, we think of love. But did you know it didn't originally start like that?
Some believe that St. Valentine stood up to Emperor Claus II's new law about not allowing young men to remarry young women, with the result of St. Valentine being sentenced to death.
Others believe he freed those from prison and sent a message or a valentine to a jailer's daughter.
While some believe that the day that St. Valentine died was Valentine's Day, others believe it was a Roman celebration fest. At this feast, they would sacrifice a goat or animal and pair a bachelor with a woman who later on might get married.
For more information, go to Valentine's Day History at history.com.
Who is Cupid?
When you think of Cupid, you probably think of love, angels, and arrows of love. But he wasn't always like that.
Cupid was originally the Greek and Roman god of love. But Cupid, the god of love, often played with others' emotions and was known as a chubby, mischievous child.
For more information, go to history.com/whoiscupid.
Need a cool gift or craft for this year's Valentine's Day? Well, we have a better solution than going to the store.
Try making a homemade card this year, or purchasing a Valentine Tootsie Roll banked from the Student Council, or make a strawberry marshmallow banana kebab with drizzled chocolate on top.
Thanks for watching!
Hi, I'm Megan Turk. Are you a Wisconsin Badger fan? Do you love to cheer them on and be on your knees the entire game? The Wisconsin Badgers are an athletic team represented by Madison, Wisconsin. The Wisconsin Badger basketball team plays at the Kohl Center in an NCAA Big Ten conference. The football team plays at Camp Randall. Alright, let's talk sports. The Wisconsin Badgers, on Thursday, had a game at Pennsylvania. Wisconsin was up 27-18 at half, and we kept up the lead, although it got a little bit more serious towards the end. The Badgers did end up winning with a close score of 66-60. Tonight they play Indiana at 6 o'clock on ESPN. Make sure you see it. Go Badgers!
Hello, this is Ariana.
And I'm Sonia. Today we're going to talk about the Vex Robotics Club.
There was already an FLL club, but that's over for this year.
Their team name is the Elkhorn Nerd Herd, and this poster shows their logo.
The next poster shows all the people who are on the team. We had Maddie B, Jack B, Matthew, Hunter K, Ariana, Autumn, Owen Lambert, Maddie E, Miles Cole, and Katie.
The last poster shows the project that they're working on.
They were working on a way to make landfills less full.
Their plan was how they could start a composting project here at the middle school.
It shows the school up here, the problem, the what, how, what we were going to do, when, and the cost.
Okay, now moving on to the Vex Robotics Club in progress right now.
Of course, we're going to be building out of Vex, but there's also a speed and agility part, and there's a sumo bot fight.
Their next meeting is Monday until 5. They expect to see you there.
Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more.
Hi, I'm Anna Boucher.
And I'm Zoe Knoll.
Today we're telling you about upcoming superhero movies.
Many movies are coming out this year, but the ones that stand out and are the most considered are the superhero movies. Superhero movies have come to be more popular over the years since the advancement in movie technology, where they can do more and better special effects that they couldn't do back when they first started the movies. And that feeds the crowd of superhero lovers like yourselves. This year there's an estimate of 8 superhero movies coming out, 6 Marvel and 2 DC. This most upcoming Marvel movie is Deadpool, coming out February 12, 2016. Ryan Reynolds plays Deadpool, actually known as Wade Wilson. The movie follows the life of Wade Wilson, a former Special Forces operative who has been diagnosed with cancer. In an attempt to get rid of his cancer, Wilson goes under an experiment which doesn't really go as planned, since he comes out with accelerated healing powers, an unstable mind, and a dark, twisted sense of humor. Under that red and black costume, his appearance leaves him looking pretty, well, not pretty. The reaction between his skin and his chemicals made his skin disfigure.
Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice is another upcoming movie that fans are excited for because of the conflict between 2 big superheroes, Batman and Superman. This movie is coming out March 26, 2016. During the events in Man of Steel, many people of the world think Superman is a hero, but some not. Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, is in that ladder of people who don't think Superman is all that great. He thinks that because there was too many people being lost in the battle between Superman and General Zod. Wayne just simply doesn't want the world and the people in it at risk. At the top of the list for the most anticipated Marvel movies this year is the Captain America Civil War, coming out May 6, 2016. With Chris Evans as Captain America, Steve Rogers, and Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, Tony Stark, both get into a feud over the Sokovia Accords. It states that superheroes must act under government since the events of Avengers Age of Ultron. Captain America is on the side of freedom, of not being under the seeing eye of the government, so he's against the Sokovia Accords. Iron Man is on the side with the Sokovia Accords regarding safety above all else. Fighting alongside Cap is Sam Wilson, aka Falcon, Scott Lang, aka Ant-Man, Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, Wanda Maximoff, aka Scarlet Witch, and Steve's childhood best friend, Bucky Barnes, aka the Winter Soldier.
Who is not a villain.
Even though he kind of tried to kill Cap in the last movie.
But it's all good, I swear. You remember that Steve's mom's name was Sarah and that he used to put newspapers in shoes to make him look taller.
Anyways, fighting on Iron Man's side is Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow, Vision, aka Jarvis, who is still alive, Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, and Jim Rhodes, aka War Machine. And finally, T'Challa, aka Black Panther, who is neutral, due to past events that affected T'Challa's future greatly because of Bucky Barnes during the time he was under Hydra's control as the Winter Soldier. The Winter Soldier killed Black Panther's father, making Black Panther want revenge, meaning T'Challa wants to kill Bucky. That makes T'Challa seem like he's on Tony's side. But remember, Steve and Tony are fighting over the Accords. Therefore, since T'Challa didn't claim his side, he is neutral. But that won't stop Cap and Stark from trying to win over the Wakanda Prince. In addition to these 3 movies, there are 5 more releasing this year. Coming out May 27th, X-Men Apocalypse, starring a new X-Men superhero, Gambit, who is being played by Channing Tatum, and will be coming out with his own movie October 7th. Another DC film following Batman vs. Superman is Suicide Squad, coming out August 5th, which also shows all new supervillains, including Will Smith as Deadshot, Tom Hardy as Rick Flag, Margaret Robbie as Harley Quinn, Jared Leto as the Joker, Jay Courtney as Boomerang, and Cara Delevingne as Enchantress.
Adding on to the long list of Marvel movies on November 7th, Benedict Cumberbatch is starring as Doctor Strange. And closing out the superhero movie mayhem of 2016, on November 11th, Marvel's Sinister Six is coming out starring a bunch of new heroes that have not been announced, to our knowledge.
Yeah, us superhero nerds have a long year ahead of us. Like, a really long year.
Like, really long.
Like, seriously.
I'm going to be broke by the end of the summer.
You're already broke.